Welcome back here to Scott Carpenter Park. I'm Harrison Simeon, joined by Alex Roberts, here for Game 2 of this Sunday doubleheader between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Wyoming Cowboys. And we are just about set to go, as the first pitch is outside for a ball. Leading off once again for the Cowboys is Christian Acosta. In the first game of this doubleheader, Colorado won 13-3 by mercy rule in the 5th inning. They started slow, but poured it on in the 4th and 5th. That one in there for a strike. So starting on the mound for the Buffs today, it's Blake Coughlin, or Alex Coughlin. That one in there for strike 2. So Coughlin didn't see the mound in that first game. Probably been saved for this one. So it looks like he has a different hat than the rest of the team. So he looks in for this 1-2. That one fouled away. Yeah, looks like it may not have brought the right hat to the ballpark today. It's a new Buff. Looks into Christian Acosta, who led off the first game. That one hit into left center, and that one will get down. A leadoff base runner for the Cowboys, and Acosta's going for 2, and he will get there. Ball gets away, but not trying for third. Acosta with a nice hit there. Nice start for the Cowboys. And they'll have a runner in scoring position already.
Yeah, nice at bat for Christian Acosta. Finally for him. He went 0 for 3 in that last game against the Buffs, and all 3 of his at-bats went for in-play outs. So he was making contact, but finally was able to get one through the Buffs defense.
That one misses inside to Sam DeRozier's, as Coughlin looks to get out of a jam, an early one.
The Rogers went 0 for 1 in that first game.
So looking to Sam Tomaszek starting behind the plate for the Buffs in this one. That one will catch the outside corner. Nice breaking ball there. 0-2 quickly on DeRozier's. That one hit up the middle, snared at short, and that's out number 1. Runner will advance to third, but a good job over there by, looks like it was,
Grant McCulka.
Oh yeah, Grant McCulka over there at short today. Grant McCulka pitched in the last game, in game 1 here.
Had a nasty catch at the pitcher's mound to get one of the 3 outs in his inning. He looked really good on the mound in his appearance in the
And that was strike 3 from Coughlin. Caught him on the inside corner. So now 2 outs, a big strikeout early here. Trying to keep Wyoming off the board. And it was Wyoming who was able to find the scoreboard first last game, but only to get across 3 runs. And finally in the 4th, the Buffs just poured it on with a 9-run 4th inning, a 4-run 5th. And the game ended due to that 13th run, as strike 1 there.
Bo Keith, the batter for Wyoming right now, and Keith is a big reason why Wyoming was able to jump out to the 3-0 lead, responsible for all 3 runs.
This one hit into left field, and he may be responsible for another run as that one gets down. And the run will score. So it's 1-0 early here for the Cowboys. That one just taken the other way. And Bo Keith, once again, productive hitter in this Cowboy lineup. That'll bring up Cole
Demro. Demro went 0 for 2 yesterday.
But that one will get through for another hit. Runner holding at second. Denro pokes that one through the right side, and runners on first and second now early.
Spoke too soon. Demro, after going 0 for 2 in the last game, first pitch he sees, into the outfield.
So some good contact put together by the Cowboys early, as now it'll be Austin Ham stepping
Played
in.
catcher for the Cowboys in that last game and struggled mightily behind the plate.
Yeah, had to deal with a lot of bad pitches in the dirt. Had to deal with a lot of wild ones. Had some plays at the plate that didn't really go the Cowboys' way. And yeah, as we talked about, a lot of errors as well. That one in there. 1-1. So Coughlin off to a bit of a shaky start. Allowed some base runners, allowed that one run, but 2 outs here. Looking to get out of this one with runners on first and second. That one in the dirt will get away, but runners won't advance. Handled by Tomaszek. So 2-1 now, as the Buffs look to maybe keep that deficit right where it is, as the bats really came alive. So that one misses outside. Now the runners will go and advance to second and third. No throw from Tomaszek as he pump faked it. So now 2 runners in scoring position for the Cowboys as they look to strike first and not give up that lead they had last game.
Try and build it up again. And this roster for Colorado changed mightily from game 1 to game 2. No one from the starting lineup in game 1 is in the starting lineup for game 2.
That one just misses, and that will be ball 4. So now the bases will be loaded now with 2 outs. And that'll bring up, it was plenty of Wyoming Cowboys from game 1 that are in game 2, and this is another. It'll be Jake Mesa. Mesa struggled at the plate in the first game.
Yeah, only 2 at-bats, struck out both times. He was up.
That one in there for a strike, maybe went around. But a big opportunity for Mesa to maybe redeem himself from the first game, as he has the bases juiced. Chance to get the Cowboys a comfortable lead early. Second pitch misses high. 1-1. The 1-1 hit on the ground hard to second, handled over there, and that will end the inning. A nice play over there by, it looked like it was Victor Moreno making the play to end that inning. And now it'll be the Buffs' first turn at bat. Trailing 1-0 after an RBI hit from Bo Keith. So we'll take a quick break. Buffs trail 1-0 in game 2 of this doubleheader. So we're back as the Buffs find themselves behind here, 1-0. It'll be Spencer Kosmowski set to lead things off against Carson Selassie of Wyoming, making a start today after it was really a struggle for it was Cam Kosmarski steps in for the Buffs to lead things off. The second game of this doubleheader against Carson Selassie. Here's the pitch, missing or catching the inside corner. The Buffs find themselves in another early deficit, but were able to come back and then some last game, pouring things on in the fourth. That one misses inside and high. As we could take a look at today's Colorado starting lineup, it'll be Kosmarski leading things off, followed by Tomaszek, Evan Harnish. That one fouled back. But yeah, here's Spencer here, and then Sam Tomaszek, Evan Harnish, Ashton Unzicker, Mason Lott, Thomas Klein, is that Cash Mardoz, Victor Moreno, and Grant McCulka. Plenty of these guys actually pitched in the last game or are known for more of their pitching prowess, but they will enter the box today. It's 1-1 now. That one hit hard into right field, and it's a leadoff hit. Kosmarski does his job in the leadoff spot and will be at first after a hard hit ball the other way. And that will bring up Sam Tomaszek, the speedy catcher who usually comes in as a pinch runner at times and will be behind the plate today. And we'll see if the Buffs continue their strategy of pitching, having just one pitcher an inning. Runner goes in the first pitch as the throw down is not in time. Kosmarski with his first stolen base of the year. Pitch missed inside, it'll be 1-0. So Tomaszek came in last game as a pinch hitter for Matt Pritchard after a 2-out RBI or 2 RBI hit. Takes this one high, 2-0.
Already a mound visit here for Carson Selassie. Just very short, sweet, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit of a miscommunication on something. Maybe saying like a my bad or maybe just looking to find the right pitch for this situation. Obviously a runner in scoring position with nobody out and a 2-0 hitter's count on Tomaszek. That one misses way high to the backstop again, as that has been the story of today.
That was just a wild pitch. That one just straight up missed Ham's glove.
Kosmarski advancing to third here, so early life for this Buff lineup. Runner on third, nobody out, and Tomaszek with a big opportunity in the 2-hole. 3-0 catches the zone. Thought about maybe pulling the trigger on the 3-0, but pulls it back. So it's really been these wild pitches that have just plagued Wyoming all day.
Well, it led to probably about 3 or 4 runs for Colorado in that first game. Plenty of players were able to steal home with no problem.
Selassie, full count now. Sets and pitches. That one popped up to the shortstop, and he'll make the catch with relative ease for out number 1. Tomaszek not able to get that one out of the midfield, but that'll bring up Evan Harnish, who pitched last game as well. Big lefty.
Yeah, Harnish had a really solid inning, only pitching about 13 pitches. I really liked what I saw from him on the mound.
First pitch misses outside. Salachi sets that one, misses high. So some early hitters counts here for the Buffs. Another 2-0. As the Buffs done a good job. Very disciplined team, not really swinging at a lot of balls outside the zone. 2-0 misses, popped up by the catcher's mitt, and that will score a run. Another wild pitch, that one high and off the catcher's mitt, brings home Kazmarski, and the Buffs tie this one at 1. So yet another run caused by a wild pitch. Ties this one in the first as it's 3-0. That one, call this ball for, wasn't sure what happened there. Umpire never really signaled, but Harnish draws the walk here with 1 out. And that will bring to the plate Ashton Unzinker. One of the best pitchers last year for the CU staff.
Yeah, he was great on the mound. Haven't gotten to see much of him from the batter's box as yet another wild pitch gets away from the Cowboys. And Austin Ham has just been having to chase the ball all day long. It's hard to really kind of deduct if it's really his fault or if the pitching staff is struggling right now.
Yeah, usually it's a little bit of both. We've had some balls go off his mitt. Maybe there's some miscommunication from the pitcher to the catcher. Ball thrown way out of the location the catcher wants. That one misses high and inside. So 2-0 now on Unzicker, as it's been a real struggle from Salachi really just to find the zone early in this one. Runner on second, 1 out. That one finds the zone. Better pitch there from Salachi. Gets back in this account. 2-1. He'll work quickly here. That one will miss high though. So 3-1 now. It'll be Mason Lott on deck. Another member of the team who pitched in game 1 of this doubleheader. 3-1 to Unzicker, finds the zone. So as we said, yeah, Unzicker, dominant pitcher, definite presence in the Buff staff last year in the spring. That one smoked into the right center field gap. That'll get home another run. Unzicker going for 3, and he is going to be safe as the ball gets by the third baseman.
Wow.
What a play
Triple
there.
for Ashton Unzicker on his first at-bat of the year. Now that's impressive.
Yeah, it's absolutely smoked into that right center field gap. And the Buffs take the lead here. It's 2-1. So he'll be at third with still 1 out. That'll bring in Mason Lott for his first at-bat of the season. Yeah, what a great start for Unzicker. We'll definitely see him on the mound at some point this year. But for now, in the cleanup spot, hitting triples. So that one will miss high.
Another pitcher who pitched in game 1, Mason Lott, he struck out the side despite giving up a run. He did strike out 3 batters in his appearance.
Yeah, he started his inning striking out 2 straight and then gave up some base runners and eventually a run. It didn't end up mattering, of course, but
Yeah, that one
Definitely
came
would
off
have
a
wanted
wild pitch and an errant throw to second base. Runner from third was able to steal home.
Yeah, trying to make an impact on the other side of play here. Is that one fouled back? 1-2 now. Mason Lott, another lefty hitter in this Buff lineup. So Lott starting in right field today. Here's the pitch. Is that one misses?
And Ham's got to do a better job of just closing the mitt, making sure he's catching that baseball. Because that was exactly how the game got away from Wyoming just about an hour ago.
So even count now on Lott. That one fouled away and it's nearing. Might end up on Arapahoe. Actually looks like they're going to send someone over to get it. So it stayed in play. Or stayed in Scott Carpenter Park at least. But well out of play and it's still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. In the dirt. And he'll apply the tag for the second out of the inning. So now Thomas Klein pitched, another member of the team who pitched in last game, starting in left today. And he's going to be batting in the 6 hole.
He also had 3 strikeouts in his appearance, but also was the other pitcher who surrendered a few runs. But still a solid performance from Thomas Klein. I only expect him to get better throughout the year.
1-0 is high.
And you can see Unzicker at third. He wants to steal home.
Oh, yeah. You can tell he's got that. He's itching for it as Salachi's up to his 28th pitch of the inning. As that one is smoked, but fouled down the first base line. That ball was seared.
Yeah, that one had some serious heat to it.
Yeah, Salachi approaching 30 pitches here in the first inning. Really not the first inning you would want, but still just 2 runs. Surrendered. That one misses high. 2-3-1. And this will be his 30th pitch. (3-1) misses it well inside and high, and that's another walk. Putting the runners on the corners. And that will bring up Cash Mardaz. His first at-bat of the year. Weren't able to see him anywhere in the last game. But judging from how this lineup has gone, maybe he was set to pitch in game 1 of this doubleheader. You never know. Runner goes as that one is by the catcher. No throw. Not a wild pitch, but
enough to allow the runner to get to second.
Yeah, it was well outside. So Klein able to get to second. Runners on second and third now, 2 outs. 1-0 misses outside again. 2-0.
Rough first inning here for Salachi. He's over 30 pitches. Surprised that there's only 2 runs in for CU, considering how Swartz did when he pitched over 40 last inning.
And this could be number 3, and it is. Another wild pitch. That one, once again, well outside. Will bring another run around to score. Unzicker that time. Just kind of jogging home. Once again, the pitcher didn't really make much of an effort to cover home.
Also, I mean, this is the most casual home steals I've ever seen. Genuinely, there seems to be no urgency for this Wyoming team. It just almost feels like, well, happened again.
So Cash draws the 4-pitch walk and brings things to already the 8th man to come to the plate. Be Victor Moreno. Starting at foul ball there. But Moreno starting at second today.
3 walks in this inning. The Buffs have just 2 hits. from Kazmarski and Unzicker. But those 3 walk batters are a huge reason why it's 3-1 right now.
So bases loaded, or not loaded, but a runner will advance to second, and that one's into the outfield. And another run will come around to score. And Mardoz will get all the way to third.
Yeah, Klein scores.
Another fielding error for these Cowboys have just piled things on here in the first inning, 4-1. So 1-1 though, and as that one's fouled away, and it's 1-2 now. Salachi finally able to get one pitch away from getting out of this inning. Be pitch 38 coming to Marino. That one hit hard, but foul down the first base line. As it's been the wild pitches and the errors, and kind of similar to how Wyoming scored their first run of last game with runners on the corners. Tried to get a steal, and the ball went into the outfield. Runner on third just trotted on home. That time advancing Mardoz all the way to third. 1-2 catches the plate for a strikeout, but they'll just throw it to first, and that will finally end the inning. Buffs score 4 via some fielding miscues from the Wyoming Cowboys, and it'll be 4-1 CU heading to the second inning. What are your thoughts on that little sequence there at the end, Alex?
It's an interesting play, but you can definitely see the skill difference between these two squads. The command that these pitchers have as opposed to what Wyoming's having to go through right now. And at some point, being a catcher for this Wyoming squad has got to be one of the hardest things to do right now, as you're constantly having to stand up and make catches. Like they're trouble. The Wyoming pitching staff is struggling to throw strikes right now, and it's severely hurting their opportunity because they walked 3 batters in that inning. Buffs only had 2 hits. They didn't need to make a whole ton of contact to make this one a 4-1 ball game through fielding errors, wild pitches, etc.
So it looks like it'll be Tyler Modell coming in for the second inning. One moment here, we're struggling to get an ID on this pitcher.
Mitchell Podosnak, the pitcher for Colorado now.
So yeah, Mitchell Podosnak coming in. That long hair flowing here at Scott Carpenter as they'll get the second inning going. Wyoming trying to get back in this one after giving up 4 runs in the first. And leading off will be...
Leading off for Wyoming is Brock.
None other than Brock. We weren't able to get the last name on Brock here, but maybe we could have a little story here. Legend of Brock. As this one hit into left center, caught by the center. So, 1 out now. So we've been joined by Nick Evans here in the booth. And he'll be running camera for the rest of this one. So that one hit foul for strike 2. But Hugh Ballard making his first appearance for the Cowboys here. So 0-2 here. That one catches the zone. Actually, that was strike 2 there. 0-1 on that first pitch. So now 0-2 to Ballard. That one high, and Ballard had a duck there. So 1-2 now. Cowboys looking to get back in this. That one fouled away, just tipped.
With Ballard able to stay in it as Wyoming does their first round of the order.
Ballard fighting in this one. That one will miss well inside again. Even count now. That one misses outside. So ball 4 on that full count pitch.
That one got away from him. And so now here comes I'm really interested to see how Acosta goes out again here. He got a hit on his first at bat of the game, trying to make it 2 for 2.
So Acosta swings and misses that one.
He likes to swing the bat. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah,
He really
just
likes to
able
swing
to-
the bat.
Yeah, I just able to get a piece of that one on the first pitch. Once again, an aggressive hitter at the top of this lineup. Was able to pitch in game 1 of this doubleheader. Finish things out.
Yeah, he replaced Cam Swartz, who
That
struggled in that 9-run fourth inning.
Another swing there and a foul ball.
Into the grass.
Headed for Marine Street. So 0-2 now. 1 out here in the inning. Buffs lead at 4-1. Time called here. That one hit hard, pretty deep into left center, but they'll make the catch here. So that's out number 2. Hit me all. So Sam DeRozier now stepping in. Strike 1. It was Thomas Kuzmarski making that catch out and left. Thomas Klein, rather. That one fouled right into that pole.
It was headed right for us.
Yeah, rang our bell. Yeah, Thomas Klein. It was Spencer Kuzmarski playing in center today. Oh, and 2 on DeRozier's. That one misses just outside. Tomaszek handle it. 1-2. Run on first here with 2 down. That one swung on and missed for the 3rd out. Mitchell Potoznak, solid inning of work. As we will head to the bottom of the 2nd now, 4-1 Colorado.
Stick around, we'll take a quick break and be right back. Welcome back to Scott Carpenter. Buffs and Cowboys, bottom of the second, underway. Salachi is throwing his 40th pitch of the game to Grant McCulka.
That one misses high. 2-0 now. McCulka making his first at-bat between the two games. Pitched last game. 3-0. It's really been the story of today, that being control of just the sloppiness of the Cowboys, missing a lot of pitches as that one misses once again. 4-4.
Feels like that's like the fourth 4-pitch walk of this game already.
Yeah, Carson Salachi really struggling. That one misses outside for another ball. So it'll be Spencer Kuzmarski getting things to the top of the order for the Buffs as that one gets to the backstop yet again.
Feels like you've said that like 20 times throughout both of these games.
As McCulka heads to second. Runner in scoring position and nobody out as that one is smoked into left center. That'll get over the center fielder's head. And that will get McCulka home. Big double into left center from Kuzmarski. Extends this lead to 5-1.
2 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, really making his presence felt at the top of the lineup. Maybe we could see him at the top of the lineup some more. Really thriving that role through 2 at-bats. So Kuzmarski gets home another, and that'll bring up Sam Tomaszek. 0 for 1. Kind of a foul, like a pop-up to the shortstop. His first time around. So that one fouled back. Oh, and 1, Tomaszek. Runner goes. That one misses outside. Throw down is not in time. So, Kuzmarski.
Really nice steal there. Kuzmarski, like, he beat out that throw. There was no chance, even if that throw was accurate, that Kuzmarski was being tagged out.
Yeah, have yourself a game. Spencer Kuzmarski with 2 hits, an RBI, and a stolen base now. Now with still no one out, runner on third. That one misses inside to Tomaszek. 1-1. 2-1 rather.
Salachi closing in on 50 pitches here. We're not even through 2 innings.
Number 49 misses it up, and it's 3-1 once again. Another 3-ball count. Just been really struggling to get himself into favorable positions count-wise. 3-1, that misses high again. Tomaszek draws a walk, and that'll bring up Evan Harnish with runners on the corners. Still just 0 outs in this inning. Harnish walked his last time up.
And, you know, the top of that first inning where Wyoming was able to kind of get a couple hits going, get a little rally, get one run, it really feels like same issues are coming back to haunt them once again. Makes you wonder how they were able to no-hit the Buffs through 3 innings in the first game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was Cam Schwartz. He played well. Schwartz played well in the first 3 innings, pitched well, didn't give up a lot of, was able to limit the Buffs to pretty weak contact. Struck out a few batters as well. But since then, it's just been a complete lack of command as the runner goes, pitches up and in, or up and outside, and they'll make it to second, and another run will score.
6-1.
Yeah, Kuzmarski able to take advantage of the throw down, trying to get Tomaszek at second, and it's another stolen base for Tomaszek. Obviously a speed threat dating back to last year. It's a little bit of a chaotic play. But now it's 6-1, Colorado. Still nobody out in the second inning. Tomaszek took a big lead off a second. That one misses up and away for ball 2.
And yet there's another runner in scoring position.
The 2-1 misses or catches the outside corner that time. Borderline call from the ump there. And it's a big second strike for Salachi as he's up to 50. This will be his 55th pitch already, just through 1 inning of work. That one just misses. Full count now. Yeah, 55 pitches, still nobody out here in the second. Harnish looking to maybe get his first hit of the year. That one misses inside, and it's another walk.
2 walks now for Evan Harnish.
Second walk of the day for Harnish. And what is that, 6 or 7 already?
I mean, seriously.
For Salachi.
That's, I think, the 5th walk of the day for Salachi.
It'll bring up Ashton Unzicker. Had a laser into the right center field gap his last time up with a triple. Probably looking for another one here as that one misses outside. Runner will go to third, and oh my goodness. A collision over at second base as both the second baseman and the shortstop try to catch that ball. Some definite miscommunication
I
as...
think that sums up this day for Wyoming.
Yeah. Rough one there as they're a bit shaken up.
Hopefully they're all right, but it feels like that was the first time they threw from home plate to second and they actually hit it. Like, didn't have to bounce it, didn't get behind them, and no one stole.
Yeah, that's... Well, actually ended up stealing third. Tried to throw back, tried to get Tomaszek going back to second, but Tomaszek made a smart play. Just heading to third. Now runners on the corners here for Unzicker. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now. As Salachi is trying to prevent this one from getting even uglier than it already has been for the Cowboys. That one in there. Strike 2. Big pitch coming up. So it's finally a good start to an at-bat for Salachi.
Trying to get his first strikeout of the day. That's what it feels like. I think he got Lott. I think he got Lott.
He either got Lott or Moreno. Runner goes. That one misses high, and they won't even throw down. So now 2-2. Runners on second and third. Really threatening to make this
Buffs
one
are
out of
able to
hand.
just steal any base they want in this game, both in the first one and in the second one here. They just have really commanded everything, every aspect of this game so far.
2-2, fouled away.
A lookout.
Yeah, that one far away. And Unzicker looking for his second hit of the day. Dominant pitcher usually, but had a big-time triple his last time up to bat. Looking for 2 more possible RBIs here. To make things even more out of hand than they already are. Salachi looks in. That one fouled back. Way up in the air.
He's staying in it. And you can tell he's just not going to settle for a walk. He wants to get he wants to crank this one.
Yeah, still no homers today.
Well, I mean,
as many runs as the Buffs have scored, still haven't found one over the wall.
A ton of those runs were scored off of batters who had walked in their at-bat in that inning and then just scored through various errors in the field.
Yeah, either errors or just like solid hits through the infield.
Mm-hmm.
Unzicker battling here, another 2-2. Swing and a miss. And finally, a big first out here for the Cowboys. Unzicker strikes out. That'll bring up Mason Lott. 0 for 1. But still in a favorable situation. 1 out, runners on second and third. Slachi's first pitch misses in the dirt. Slot looks get his first hit of the year. That one will miss just outside. Try to get a breaking ball. Snap back to the get him back door a little bit, but missed that time. Salachi up to 65 pitches. Here through 1 1/3 as that one misses high again. And it's another 3-0 count. And
we might be looking at another 4-pitch walk here.
if I had to guess, if I had to put money on how this at bat will end, I would say a walk. Still wouldn't bet the house, though. It's baseball. Strike one.
So he avoids a 4-pitch walk.
See
He's
if he
able to
can
get a strike back.
Yeah.
Can he fight back in this at bat as a whole? That's a different story.
Well, we'll see. He's trying. And there it is. Yet another walk. That
Bases
time
are
to
jacked now.
Mason Lott, and with 1 out, the bases will be loaded once again for Thomas Klein.
He walked his last time up. So this is a really huge at bat for Thomas Klein now with the bases loaded.
On misses. As I don't know if we have a ball count and strike count, but it probably is a little lopsided right now.
Mm-hmm.
And not the way Salachi would want it, as that one misses again. Almost got Klein to bite on it, but Klein holds back. 2-0. th pitch of the day for Salachi as that one catches the zone. 2-1. This Buff's just trying to get loose over down that left field line. It's been a while since they've really had to field. Got to stay loose. We'll see who pitches next inning. Misses again, and a 3-1 count, and they're 1 ball away from a bases loaded walk and making things 7-1.
I'd like to see a hit here.
3-1 misses inside and high, and
Doesn't
that
look like
will
I'm
bring
getting
home
that.
another run. Tomaszek will touch home to make things 7-1. See
Second straight walk for Salachi. And now here comes Mardoz,
Cash Mardos,
who also walked in his first at bat.
It's a little, trying to get some variety of the results of this, the outcomes of people's at bats, but I keep having to say, oh, he walked his first time up, walked his second time up. And he takes a strike, though, on the first pitch. Strike number 2. So, Salachi gets ahead.
Can he finish him off, though? You know, but he's got to strike out in this inning. Can he get 2?
It'll be a big one. Base is still loaded. Just 1 out in the inning. That one misses.
I see what he was trying to do, trying to curve that pitch in the zone. It just doesn't work his way.
Yeah, it's been really difficult. And I remember last spring, we always talked about the worst advice a pitcher can hear is just throw strikes.
And he
gets
just threw a
there.
strike right there.
So maybe he heard me up here, and he'll get the second out of this inning. Getting Mardos looking. Set up Victor Moreno now. He'll try to get
They've
things
bat
going.
around now.
Yeah, they're batted around.
Mikulka was the leadoff hitter in this inning, and he will bat next if Moreno does not go out.
That one gets away, and the run will score. As it's now 9-1 after yet another wild pitch from the Cowboys.
8-1.
8-1, my bad.
I can see how you could get lost in how many runs this team has scored, especially since you took over on the play-by-play department in Game 1.
Yeah, it's been a little bit rough to watch, I'll admit, for the Cowboys, at least with their pitching command. 1-0 for Moreno. Misses again, 2-0. Base open here. But runners on second and third. Chance for the Buffs to maybe Get to double digits already here in the second. That one chopped on the ground to third. Picked up cleanly, and that will end the inning. Once again, 4 runs come to score. Come around to score for the Buffs as they double their lead, or more than double it, over the Cowboys. It's 8-1, so we now head to the third. Welcome back to Scott Carpenter Park. Your Colorado Buffaloes lead the Wyoming Cowboys 8-1, and it'll be Tyler Modal. I'm Harris Simeon, joined by Alex Roberts here in the booth if you're just joining us. We're in Game 2 of a Sunday doubleheader. Got Nick Evans on camera as well. Joined us for this second game as Modal looks in. First pitch hit on the ground, back to him, and he will make the play. Nice play by Modal after he
Good work.
mishandled that comebacker, but able to get it.
And they were able to retire
Recoup it.
the most threatening hitter for this Wyoming squad, Bo Keith.
Oh, yeah.
Seems to have hit pretty much every time he's gone up to the plate.
Yeah, and he swung on that first pitch there. That'll bring up Cole Denrow.
He's also 1 for 1 in this one. See if he can go for 2 for 2.
So Modal, a returner from last year, is that one. Another first pitch swinging into left field and just out of the reach of the left fielder. Just went off his glove. Tough one.
It's a close one. Tough catch.
Yeah, as it was Thomas Klein tracking that one. Almost made a beautiful diving catch, but it went off the glove. And that's a runner, a base runner. Maybe some life here for Wyoming. So it'll be Austin Ham. He's been really having a busy day behind the plate. Stepping in now. That one fouled right back to us. Off the pole. Ham walked his last time up.
I'm interested to see what this Wyoming team can do now that they have a runner on here. Still only 1 out, but I want to see if they can try to cut into this lead a little bit, show some signs of life.
That one chopped in front of home plate. Tomaszek will throw this one to second, and will get the out at second. That's all they're going to get, though. Nice, smart play by Tomaszek. Getting the force at second. And that's out number 2. We'll bring the plate Jake Mesa. Or actually, it looked like a pinch hitter now. Or wait. I actually had it wrong.
It's Jake Mesa.
No, it's not. It's that. This might be Ham though. Yeah, this is Ham. So before that was Denro. So maybe just had it a little bit off.
Swartz must have started the inning.
Oh, I didn't even see Swartz bat. Either way,
Anyways.
now it's Austin Ham who walked his last time up with a runner on first and 2 down. That one taken outside, 2-0.
Modal might have a sub 10 pitch inning here, and that would be very impressive for his first appearance on the mound this season.
That one in there, beautiful breaking ball. That would make sense. So Denro on first, and that one through for a base hit.
Good for Austin. He's struggled in the catcher position, and I think that this is good for him to get a hit here. Help out his team.
That will bring up Jake Mesa, who struggled at the plate today. 2 strikeouts in the first one, 0 for 1 today. But he'll have a chance to maybe get some runs back for the Cowboys. 2 on, 2 out against Modal. That one catches the zone. Nice frame by Tomaszek. Mesa waits. The 0-1 catches the zone as well.
That was a nice pitch.
Yeah.
I really like the look of that one.
Just caught the top of the zone again, once again.
Just dropped in
Just
there.
using that break in the ball. And it's quickly 0-2 here on Mesa with 2 outs. 8-1 Buffs, looking to keep it that way. Modal looks just missed. Good pitch, but another is a good take by Jake Mesa. Swing and a miss. That will end the inning here. As they had 2 runners on, the Cowboys did, but Modal took care of Mesa and ended the inning here. 8-1 CU.
That was a really clean inning from Tyler Modal. I was really impressed with the overall presentation. Did a great job.
So 9-1-2 due up for the Buffs as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. They still lead 8-1. Austin Ham isn't catching today for them. Or this game. He's in right. It's Welcome back to Scott Covered Apart. We're here for the bottom of the third inning. We did have a bit of an error that we've been talking about. So we did mention that Austin Ham is starting at catcher for Wyoming. He did in the first game, but is starting in right field today. It's actually Brock, the guy we don't know the last name of, starting
Good old Brock.
behind the plate for Wyoming today.
So we kind of laid into the Ham a little bit. So
Yeah, I feel bad.
that's on us.
Looks like it might be a pitch and change here for Wyoming, and it's Bo Keith taking over on the mound after Carson Salachi had a rough day, giving up 8 runs. So now it's the Buffs' turn at bat, and it'll be Grant McCulka. He had a walk his last time up. We'll see if Bo Keith's command can be better than Salachi, and I guess the back half of Cam Schwartz's appearance today. Quickly 0-2. That one swung on. Actually, it was 1-1 there. Now it's 1-2 on McCulka. McCulka takes this one down.
McCulka walked in his only appearance in this game so far, so I'm interested to see what he can do here at the plate, see if he makes some contact.
That one fouled down the third base line.
Well, there's some contact, but it's foul.
McCulka's starting at short today in this game. Looks to get the rally started for the Buffs as they once again approach possible mercy rule territory. That one down and full count now. Keith sets. Fires. Misses high. So the second walk of today for McCulka, and might be too many to count for the Cowboys today. So that'll bring us back to the top of the order. Spencer Kosmarski, 2 for 2 today, having himself an absolute beauty of a day. Had a big double his last time up.
Brought in a run.
Did bring in a run, stole a base. Stole third, in fact.
I think he
Runner
stole
goes
home.
on the first pitch. That one hit really hard again, and it will get over the left fielder's head. McCulka's coming around to score, and it'll be a triple for Kosmarski. Spencer Kosmarski having himself an amazing day as he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle.
Crazy. Now, next thing he needs to do, hit that ball a little farther to get out of the yard.
Yeah, he's gone single, double, triple today, as he's now 3 for 3.
Which obviously means that his next at bat is going to be a home run.
Oh, of course. I mean, I don't even know if that we'll have to hope that will come, as it's now 9-1 CU. Sam Tomaszek steps in, 0 for 1 on the day, had a walk, but has a chance to get across a run here with one Kosmarski on third and still no one out. Strike 2. Tomaszek quickly in a hole here. That one misses well high. Breaking ball just snapped behind his ear. Didn't put it where he wanted it. As Bo Keith tries to keep this one at 9-1. And the 1-0 pitch is in the dirt. Almost got away from Brock, but he's able to handle it, get it back for a run, tried to score, and would have been another wild pitch to score a Buff runner. So even count to Tomaszek. So you rest that bat on his shoulders. That one taken high as Tomaszek's coming back from 0-2 to 3-2. See, maybe looks to draw another walk. Would be his second of the day. That one called strike 3. And that is a big first out in this third inning.
Big strikeout for Bo Keith. Avoids blowing a 2-0 lead in the count.
Yeah.
And throwing 4 straight balls. Able to sneak that one in the zone and get the first out, which is huge if they want to prevent any sort of more damage.
So 1 out now. Well, that'll bring up Evan Harnish. No at-bats registered on the day as he walked both times. That one fouled back. Got a pitch to hit there. Wasn't able to get more than a foul tip on it. As Harnish batting in 3-hole today. The 0-1 catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Keith looks a lot more controlled, I would say.
He's getting some control back here.
Just 1 walk on the inning, which is, at this point, a good thing for the Cowboys, as that is strike number 3. Harnish swung at that one.
Keith has back-to-back strikeouts.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what this team needs. They need any sort of life, and this is but it's safe to say Bo Keith is the best player on this roster.
Yeah, at least that has been pitching so far, as that'll bring up Unzicker. Take strike 1 is, Keith was able to get in an 0-2 count and then just put one at Harnish's eyes that he ended up swinging at.
Well, don't forget, he's been a monster at the plate today as well in both of these games.
1-1 to Unzicker. Unzicker 1 for 2, had a big triple in his first turn to the plate. This will be Bo Keith's 20th pitch of the inning. That one fouled back. 1-2 now as the Cowboys look to get out of this inning, just allowing 1 run.
Be a huge win for him.
It's Unzicker in a hole here. The pitch misses low. Communicating over there with Kazmarski.
Staying alive here. Any wild pitch, Kazmarski scoring. It's got to be careful.
That one hit into center, and that one will be caught for out number 3. That will bring us to the end of the third inning. Buffs score 1 and get a triple from Kazmarski, but nothing more. As it'll be the Cowboys' turn to the plate. 9-1 Colorado. So you're listening to Skull Buff Sports. We're gonna do a little flip around again, commentary-wise. You'll hear from Alex Roberts in just a moment.
Welcome back to Scott Carpenter Park. You're watching Scope of Sports. My name's Alex Roberts. I'm joined by Harrison Simeon in the booth today. Top of the fourth year between the Buffs and the Cowboys. As that one is hit into right, and it's going to be a fair ball. Brock starts off the inning with a base hit.
Yeah, it's a shame we still don't know his last name, but it's honestly not the worst name in the world to just call by his first, as he got that hit off of Aiden Bartz, who's newly into the game for the Buffs. On the first pitch. Good contact.
Hugh Ballard up for the Cowboys next. Walked his first time up at the plate. That one is low for ball one. Buffs currently enjoying a 9-1 lead in this one.
Yeah, it's been pretty dominant display.
That one hit shortly to third. Long throw in time. And the runner will advance to second. And Ballard is retired.
Yeah, I was smart there. Didn't really even think about trying to get the double play or the force out at second. Slow roller, so just make the easiest play possible. It's a good smart play there at third.
And it's Christian Acosta up next for Wyoming.
Yeah, back to the top
He's
of the order.
put it in play every time he's at bat. And he watches pitch one as a strike.
He's an aggressive hitter for sure. We saw a lot of foul balls, a lot of just trying to make any contact he can. He is 1 for 2. Had a hit in his first at bat.
That one fair right to the shortstop, and the throw is in time for out number 2. They advance Brock to third, but it's quick 2 down as the throw is made there from Grant McCulka.
Yeah, just 4 pitches on the inning for Bortz.
For Bartz,
Bartz.
He's playing great right now.
Yeah, just got some weak contact there. Last 2 at bats. That time. Nice play. Just get the
Wyoming
out.
trying to do anything to score as DeRozier swings and misses on the first pitch. 0 for 2 in this one. DeRozier's went 0 for 1 in game 1.
Yeah, hopefully trying to get something back for the Cowboys here. Runner 90 feet away.
Strike 2 called. And the Cowboys are down to their last strike at the top of the fourth.
Yeah, it's going to be important for them to maybe try to get one runner across, as it's getting close to where the Buffs could be in mercy rule territory.
Swing and a miss. That will do it for the top of the fourth. A great inning from Bartz. 7 pitches, and down go the Cowboys. 9-1 remains the score.
Yeah, real quick inning, quick work from Bartz. Get that big strikeout. Keep the runner at third. And it's just been really tough for the Cowboys to get anything going offensively. And it's just been the fielding and pitch command and just the inevitability of how good these Buffs hitters are that haven't really made this game feel that competitive since that 4th inning of the first game. And this game itself hasn't felt that competitive since the first inning.
Well, Wyoming had a good start. They got 3 hits. Or 2 hits and a run. And outside of that, it has been all downhill for Wyoming once again. But they scored first in both of these contests. I guess that's something they can take away as a positive.
Yeah, I mean, they've gotten off the good starts, especially in that first game. Pitching-wise, they had three innings without allowing a hit from any Buff players in game 1 in this doubleheader. But as soon as that avalanche came, it just seemed like the sun was beating down on them. Maybe just get a little tired. We're not used to the altitude. And for these Wyoming Cowboys, it's just been really tough sledding.
Keith will stay in to pitch for Wyoming. Had 22 pitches in that first inning of work, and he got 2 strikeouts.
Yeah,
he did a solid job. Best pitching job we had seen since the first 3 innings from
Cam Shorts.
Yeah, in that first game.
Yeah, I mean, he looks solid. I think especially with the command, at least opening up this appearance for him, he's done a better job of getting balls in the zone, getting into favorable counts, getting those first pitch strikes you really need to succeed on the mound. And I think it's going to be important to see how the Buffs adjust. We obviously were able to see them adjust to Cam Shorts after a few innings. Though this is basically the second team for CU, as this has kind of just been their backups. A lot of guys that are maybe in the bullpen and that play in the field as well. Still doing a great job. Obviously, it's been Spencer Kuzmarski, Ashton Unziger had a big hit. But more than that, it's just been good, once again, just good discipline at the plate.
And the leadoff hitter for Colorado is Mason Lott. Owen Bang's actually in for this squad right now, replacing Mason Lott.
Yeah, pinch hitter here. So his first appearance of the day. Didn't play in the first game either.
Looking to make an impact in his first at-bat. He's up 2-0 in the count.
Yeah, Owen Bang, a returning player from last year, was a presence on the bench for the Buffs.
Watches that one drop. 3-0.
No, that's ball 4.
Well, there you go. It's a 4-pitch walk.
So as I was saying, with Bo Keith's command, look good first thing around. That time, really just nothing much to swing at. 4 pitches and a walk.
2 walks has been what has been produced by Thomas Klein as he looks at that first pitch. And it's ball.
Runner goes.
And he's going to get there safely. No problem for Bang to get into second. 2-0.
So this is Klein's third turn to the plate, but once again,
2 walks.
Yeah, 2 walks, just like Harnish had 2 walks in his first 2 plate appearances. Klein,
And he's 2 pitches away from working a 3rd walk.
yeah, hasn't had to really put a ball in play at all. Would like to see that, though.
There's a strike. Counts at 2-1.
So Buffs 2 runs away, getting into mercy rule territory.
Now, they will have to play at least the top of the 5th.
Actually, I'm not sure about that, though.
They would have to play at least the top of the 5th.
Oh, they just have to play the top of the 5th, and then.
And if
at
Wyoming
that
does
point-
not score, the game would be over.
Well, that's what we thought last game, and then once they scored that 13th run, they called it. But once the 5th starts, it seems, that's when they just call it.
2-2 now for Klein. And he's walked. Count was full.
So
And now if runners at first and second.
So yeah, 3rd walk today for Klein. Gets runners on first and second here. And makes things real dangerous. It'd be Cash Mardoz.
So here's Mardoz with a runner in scoring position. That one misses high. Ball 1. Runners at first and second. Mardoz trying to score 1, maybe 2. Maybe even work a walk himself.
Yeah, at this point for the Cowboys, I mean, you kind of just got to take those moral victories away. At this point, you know, unless you get a massive rally going offensively, you don't really have a chance to get back in this one. You know, you take your lumps, but you try to just get those things right. Maybe look to clean up the fielding. You know, no more wild pitches, no more, you know, get that effort back Say if there is a wild pitch, you know, get the pitcher to cover home or something. Try to get a catcher-stealing baseman, something like that.
Counts now 3-1 for Mardos. 1 pitch away from loading the bases.
I think overall you just have to take away some. You just have to make this game kind of a learning experience.
Strike 2 is called. The count is full. Several times Wyoming has filled up the count at 3-2 and has walked the batter. Looking to try and change that and get a strikeout here is Bo Keith. That one is outside and he's walked him. Runners will advance regardless. Bases are loaded for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, it looks like Owen Bang might have not known the count there. Really took off for third. And it's another walk, and looks like it'll be a pitching change coming up for the Cowboys.
Mound visit. Victor Moreno, the batter next for the Buffaloes, 0-1 on the day. And what are your takeaways from this second game here, especially now that the Buffs pretty much switched their entire lineup, not a single starter from that first game plays in this second game?
I mean, it really shows how deep this Buff team is, especially after losing a lot of seniors last year, a lot of high-impact seniors like Mac Dia, like Cam Shore, like Jackson Wyatt, like Hank Lon as well, Preston T and the pitching staff. It really shows the pitchers have come to play, they've come back, and I think if they can look to carry those strengths in pitching, like they're always going to be able to get some runs. I think if they can continue to dominate on the mound, they can really make this season another one to remember after, you know, being 6th ranked in the country at the end of last year, going all the way to the quarterfinals of the NCBA World Series. Yeah.
New pitcher for the Cowboys, Jake Mesa, coming in for Bo Keith. And the Buffs looking like the team that won the Mid-America West last season. I want to remind everyone that Air Force is joining the Mid-America West this season. The Buffs will be playing here at Scott Carpenter against the Falcons October 15th in a doubleheader. Their next games will be 2 weeks from now on October 7th against Colorado State. Of course, Wyoming is here right now. They will play the School of Mines in their fall schedule to end their fall schedule. The only team from the current Mid-America West they do not play this fall is Northern Colorado.
Yeah, no more Metro State this year. At least
Metro State was a D2 team.
Right. We saw them play the Metro State Roadrunners last spring semester. Not on the schedule this time around.
So Mesa will begin his work against Victor Moreno.
Yeah, for Mesa, just had a struggle at the plate today.
And this one sent into right. That one's down. 1 run will score. Around third, a second, and a third. They held a runner at third. 2 runs score. The mercy rule has been reached. Runners at second and third. It's a double for Victor Mesa.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Victor Moreno,
yeah. Good for Victor Moreno getting his first hit of the year. I was going to say that for Jake Mesa has had a really rough day at the plate, hoping to maybe redeem himself on the mound, but tough first pitch swinging and right into that gap.
That one is a ball. The count sits at 1-0. Pitch on the way is inside, 2-0. Mikulka has worked 2 walks in this one. Maybe working a third one.
Yeah, base open here. See how Mesa's approach is.
Oh, Mikulka sends this one into left center. It is down. 1 run will score. Here comes Moreno around third. 2 runs will score. Mikulka has a double to make it 13-1 Colorado. Mikulka now stretching it into a triple.
Yeah, not sure what the reason for that throw. They tried to throw it back to first there on the relay. Went well wide, and Mikulka able to get to third after a really, really solid hit there into the gap. And the Buffs, these last two batters, done a really good job of just finding that soft spot. And now here's been the best hitter today, maybe looking for the cycle. He'll have his chance.
Spencer Kazmarski.
It's been the player of the day for the Buffs, I'd say.
He's had an amazing day. 3 for 3. As you said, looking for the cycle on this one. Went single, double, triple. Now looking for a home run. Would be the first of the day for Colorado.
And just might be the first of his career in a Colorado uniform.
That one also low. Looks to be 2-0.
And what a time for a home run this would be.
It'd be an exclamation point on this dominating victory for Colorado, as it's now 3-0 for Kazmarski.
It's got to be a little frustrating. You might have to, I wouldn't be surprised if he swings 3-0 here. Trying to swing out of his shoes, big lead, not much to lose. We'll see what his approach is here. Just a homer away from the cycle.
That one's low, and it is ball 4. He won't get the cycle, but is able to work a walk. Base runners at the corners now for Sam Tomaszek.
Yeah, tough one. Didn't really get a pitch to swing at that he thought he could hit out. Yeah, really tough. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's Tomaszek. I'm gonna be a pinch hitter here.
Regardless, it's swung on and into right and down. Another run will score. It's 14-1 Colorado.
Yeah, it looks like it was Jack Braun there coming up with a big hit.
So Jack Braun coming in making that hit makes it 14-1 Colorado.
And let's see who's up now. It's Harnish.
It is Harnish. He's now 0-1 on the day after swinging on missing on that. His last time up, this one into center and caught. Runner tags and will touch home. 15-1 Buffaloes.
Yeah, just getting a little ugly now. I just kind of feel for some of these Cowboy fielders that have just been standing out there, letting the Buffs
That's the first
hit
out
the ball.
of the inning.
Yeah, they've just been letting the Buffs hit the ball all over the yard. Been on the field much longer than they've had chances to hit. So it's Unzinker now.
He swings and puts this one in the right. This is a little blooper. It's going to get down. And Unzicker has his second hit of the game. There goes Harnish to third. No problem standing up. No threat to him getting to third. And here comes Owen Bang.
Yeah,
The cycle is complete for this Buffs offense.
Yeah, they battered around now. Unzicker's second hit of the day. That one kind of got by the right fielder, allowed Braun to advance to third.
And Bang hits that one foul and behind towards the backstop.
Yeah, so looking forward to whenever that top of the fifth comes around, the Cowboys will have to score at least
4.
5.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have to score 5.
They'd have to score at least 5 runs to keep this game going. Obviously, they keep the game within 10 runs. For Bang, looking for his second time on base
One outside.
of the inning. Second time on base of the inning, which would be really
Owen
nice.
Bang last season hit a 143, 2 hits, 1 hit in 7 plate appearances last season. He swings and misses on that one. It's 1-2. And no, he struck out.
Yeah, that was a little bit hard to keep track of the count there, but Second out of the inning for the Cowboys, as that brings up Thomas Klein for his second at bat of the inning.
Klein has worked 3 walks in this game. Swing and a miss. First pitch, he swings and misses.
And now it's good to see Mesa finally kind of recover here.
Yeah.
They brush off the home plate.
Mesa, he gets a strikeout in this series in relief of Keith. Swing and a miss. That's 2.
Yeah, and Mesa doing a good job recovering from giving up those runs and keeping things in front of them, getting some swings and misses. Got a strikeout last time for number 2.
Fly ball popped up into right, hits the lights, and doesn't quite go to the parking lot.
Yeah, but the 18th pitch here for Mesa coming up. Hopefully trying to make it his last.
The 0-2 from Mesa. Sliced into left, and 1 run will score. 16-1. Safe at third is Unzicker.
Oh, no.
He
He came
not
off the
stay
bag.
on the bag, and that will end the inning.
Yeah, tough break for
So
the
an
Buffs
RBI
there.
for Klein after 3 walks, able to get a hit and score a run, but Unzicker tagged out at third.
Yeah, tough break, but a great inning for the Buffs offense. Had some really hard hit balls and really just have completely put this one out of reach.
Wyoming would need to score 6 to keep this one alive. And with that, we will return in just a few moments for the top of the 5th to see if Wyoming can do the unthinkable.
Sorry.
Welcome back, everyone, to Scott Carpenter Park for the top of the fifth. I'm Alex Roberts. I'm joined by Harrison Simeon. What looks to be the last half inning of this contest. The Buffs up 16-1 against the Cowboys with Atkinson, Wyatt Atkinson, pitching now for Colorado, and his first pitch is off the mark.
Yeah, it's been a really nice afternoon here at Scott Carpenter. Obviously, we started pretty early getting here, a few hours before the game, and then ended. The first one ended because of a mercy rule, 13-3, and this one
Has gotten much worse.
Yeah, unless a big Cowboy rally puts across 6 runs, we're headed to another mercy rule.
Swing and a miss from Cam Swartz.
Swartz
the
started.
current batter for Wyoming.
Yeah, Swartz started the first game for the Cowboys. Didn't have the best outing. Actually started really good and had allowed no hits through 3 innings, but then gave up 9 in the 4th. Oh for 2 at the plate today.
Fouled back, and Swartz stays in.
It's been good to be back, I'd say. I mean,
It
honestly,
is a nice day here at Scott Carpenter. There is not a single cloud in the sky right now.
yeah. And we had some brightness issues early on, but now that's gotten later in the afternoon.
Swing and a miss. Swartz goes down swinging, and Atkinson has the strikeout.
Yeah, it's good to see the Buffs fielders still throwing the ball hard around the infield after that one.
And now here comes Bo Keith, who's out there on pitching duty in the 3rd. That one misses. 1-0.
So yeah, Keith's
So here
done a
comes
good job.
Atkinson on the 1-0 to Keith.
Yeah, and Keith's had a good day. I'd say, if some of the few members of this Cowboy team haven't been completely, that won't be going home completely hanging their head. He had a good day at the plate, especially in this one, and was solid on the mound.
That one is low. 2-1, the count.
Yeah, Buffs just 2 outs away from heading home early, as we thought this game was going to start at 3 p.m.
It's not even 4.
I know.
That one misses. 3-1 for Keith. Swing and a miss. Hits the umpire in the mask. He seems to be okay. Hopefully he is.
It wasn't a miss.
Readjust.
It was a foul tip.
Foul tip.
Yeah.
Counts now full for Keith. So there's a little bit of a mound visit with Atkinson. Tomaszek playing catcher today for Colorado, and he's had a really nice day.
Well, that's not Tomaszek, actually. But Tomaszek did have a good day.
You are right. Tomaszek did have a good day. That is Braun there, replacing Tomaszek
Yeah, Braun
behind the plate.
Braun had a good hit in his only at bat of this one as well.
And that'll be ball 4. No, it's ball 3. I swore the count was full. Guess it's full now.
Wish we had a scoreboard operator today.
That one misses. That is ball 4. And he will take his base. Wyoming gets just a sliver of hope in trying to score 6 to keep this one going.
Yeah, I remember last year we had good old Preston T up here of the Buffs that was help run the scoreboard and was kind of our correspondent, got interviewed. He actually pitched in the game, came up here, did an interview.
Well, good old Jimmy Searfoss.
Yeah.
We're missing him today.
Missing Jimmy. We're missing Oliver Hayes, who was part of last year's broadcast as well. And but we're gonna probably see them soon. If not in the fall, definitely in the spring, because that's when things really heat up.
Swing and a miss from Demro. Atkinson looking for a second strikeout.
Demro has a hit today. Looking for another.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 down. And the Cowboys are down to their last out with Austin Ham to bat for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Buff's trying to break out the little 2-game brooms here. 1 out away.
Atkinson trying to put the finishing touches on a dominating Buffs win. Strike 1 is called against Ham.
Yeah, if the score holds here, the Buffs will have outscored the Cowboys, 29-4 between these 2 games?
That is right, 16 and 13 runs in each of their contests.
Ooh.
Almost hits Ham in the head there. Kind of got to regroup for a second. 1-1.
Yeah, scary play. Almost went up to his shoulder, neck area.
Even though the Buffs scored 29 runs, they did not score first in either of these games.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Good to see how they've responded with just an avalanche of runs in both of these contests.
Popped up into shallow right, and it is off the glove of the right fielder, Mason Lott, replaced by Owen Bang, and Wyoming survives to another batter.
Yeah, Bang.
It's a double for Ham.
Yeah, tough error from Bang there. Would have ended the game, ended our day here at Scott Carpenter Park, but kind of just dropped it. Lost it in the sun, maybe. Still pretty bright for these outfielders. Not a cloud in the sky all afternoon. But
So
made a
here
good
comes
throw
Jake
home.
Mesa for Wyoming to try and score a run for Wyoming and cut into the deficit, maybe even start a bit of a rally as he swings and misses on the first pitch.
Yeah, something I will say about Bang, though, he made up for that drop with the throw home. It was on the money from just like
And
just
Braun
one
was
crow hop.
ready to, if any Wyoming runner was even thinking about trying to go home.
Yeah, save the run.
That one misses. 1-1 the count.
And it's now or never for Jake Mesa. He's had a pretty rough day at the plate and on the mound.
Fly ball into left center, caught, and that ends the ball game. 16-1, the final score. Cannot believe I just said that. 16-1, Buffs win, and they win both matchups here against Wyoming today at Scott Carpenter Park. They won the first matchup 13-3 after trailing 3-0, and being no hit through the first 3 innings. They put up 9 in the 4th, 4 more in the 5th to win that one. And in this one, it was off the rails from the get-go for Wyoming.
Yeah, and both wins coming by mercy rule in the 5th inning, as early as it could get. As early as it could get in this one, and then in the bottom of the 5th, in the first game of this series. But great way to start the year for the Buffs. Great to be back here at Scott Carpenter. They start things off just as you would want to in 2 dominating wins.
And well, that will do it for us here at Scott Carpenter Park. The Buffs dominate the Wyoming Cowboys 16-1 in Game 2 of this doubleheader. They'll be back here at Scott Carpenter Park in 2 weeks to face the Colorado State Rams. And for a doubleheader here at Scott Carpenter Park, same times as today. 12 p.m. will start the first game, and depending on the mercy rule and all that other stuff, second game, if it goes the full 7 innings, will start at 3. So we'll see what happens in 2 weeks when the Buffs come back here to play the hated Colorado State Rams. Any
Yeah.
final comments, Harrison, on today's performance?
Well, I'm just glad to see they're still that World Series caliber team as they were last year.
Took a second to get there.
Yeah, it took a little bit, but just had to shake off some rust. And then once they started scoring runs, they scored in bunches, and they just put this game out of reach as soon as they could. Really great performance from CU today. I'm really happy with what I saw.
And with that, we say so long. Thank you for tuning into these broadcasts here on ScoBuff Sports. I've been Alex Roberts, joined by Harrison Simeon on the mic, Nick Evans behind the camera, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a good one, and you heard it here first.